everyone, it's Donna again. I've got another mini I promised I'd show you. This one is one I made for Louise for the Scrapzville February swap. I'm a little bit late posting it. I forgot I had commitments in February that took up my time, and what with children and school holidays it's a bit late, but this is the mini I made. The theme was a love one, and we had to use a line from a song that contained the word love. So I spoke to Louise and asked her which song she'd like used and what colours and that, and she said she'd like a song by the Coronas called I Choose Love. So I just titled the album Love, and the song lyrics are actually inside. So this is the cover. This is my first paper bag mini album, so I was a bit nervous about that. For the front cover I just finished it off on the edge with some cardstock just to make it neat, and to bind this end I've used ribbons because I wanted it pretty as it was a love album. I've added another one of the beaded charms that I made, like for Sharon's one, with just a little love bit on the bottom. Then there's a Tim Holtz swivel clasp with a little cross that's made of hearts at the bottom, another little charm, and then I've added a chain that I made. There's a little heart that says handmade with love on it, and then a little key and another little heart, and at the top of the swivel clasp there's also a little heart that I try to put on all my albums that says handmade with love. So just that. And then because it's quite thick when it's not shut, I've actually tied the ribbon all the way around it just to keep it closed, otherwise you'll see when I open the ribbon it pops open and it's a bit full. I went a bit mad. So then the front I just added some lace because I wanted it to be very pretty and girly, and then took some prim flowers that I had in white, they're the E-line flowers, and dyed them with pink taffy glimmer mist and deep plum glimmer mist. And I found these in my local shop. They're just little hearts that come on a wire, the wire's just here. They were glittery and white, and I sprayed them with my Vanilla Breeze glimmer mist just to tie them in with the brown on the paper, and then put another piece of chain on with the heart so that it just finishes it off, and used some brads just for the centre, and I found a little brad that had a heart in, which I thought was quite nice. So if I undo it and do the ribbon, you'll see it pop open, you'll see how full it is. So I went a bit mad. So anyway, on the inside, if I open it up, here's the line that she chose from the song that says, I've seen both sides and I choose love over anything else, which I think is really nice. So I've put that in there, so it's the first thing you see. And then just some chipboard and a stamped piece, and the end here. And if Louise wants somewhere else to add things, she's looking for a piece of cardstock I can use. It's always the way in it, you can't find anything when you're looking. Oh, just a manky piece. I've left this end open, so if she wants to add anything in there, she can do, but I haven't added anything for now. And then over on this page, I've just cut out with one of my Nellie Snellen dies and put it through on a texture plate and embossed it and added some flowers. These aren't Prima, but again they're dyed with deep plum, and this time rose tea glimmer mist, and just a little metal charm here, which again is open at the top so that you can get behind it with a photo. And in the pocket for this side there's a photo mat which I've left plain, just got the matching paper on, and then put some journaling lines on the back. That one goes in there. And then over the page I'm not going to pull all the cards out because they are basically all the same format. If I pull this one out, they've all got the journaling on the back and then the matching cardstock on the front, but apart from that they are all the same, so I won't bore you by pulling them all out. On this page I made a pocket and put in a card which gives plenty of room for photos and journaling on all sides. So I'll put that back in a minute. Just made the pocket and added some trim and some flowers. And then for this page I used one of my Sizzix die cuts and ran it through on a texture plate, and then just added some chipboard that I got from a company, the manufacturers are called SIL, Sifcon International. I just dyed it with Versamagic chalk ink to the colours I wanted, and then I added another little piece of chipboard that says Forever. Then over the page I've made a pocket with some of the paper that matches the background paper, and added a piece of chipboard that says Love of My Life Till the End of Time, and as it's a love mini I thought that was quite a good idea. And then just made some tags that match with journaling on the back. There's two like that one, and then there's a slightly smaller one that has a different journaling on the back. And on the little pocket I made a little card that I've actually tied the ribbon round it, but the ribbon is attached there. And then I wanted somewhere for lots of little photos, so I did that. Then the coordinating paper from the other page on the back. And because I'm terrible at tying ribbons, I did it such a way that you can get this in and out without having to untie the bow. So that's nice and easy. And over this side I carried on the paper theme from that page, did another pocket, put a little True Love chipboard piece, and then made a tag and stamped it with some basic grey stamps and some Studio G stamps. This is somewhere she can put photos. Then over on this page I cut out another Nellie Snellen die and embossed it with a texture plate. I made some flowers, or I took some flowers that I bought again there by the Sifcon company and dyed them with Glimmer Mist. I made a little pocket out of the die cut shape and put a little tag in the top with some journaling on, and then there's a little tag this side as well with some journaling on, and then the actual adage ticket has been Glimmer Misted with burnt red, a little paper clip to hold it on, and then I took a plastic heart that I had and put some paper behind it and just attached it with a garment pin and just hung it there. But if Louise wants to put a photo here, she can actually take this off and move this somewhere else. It's not attached, so it's easy to move somewhere else. And then over the page I took some chipboard and covered it with the matching paper for this page and ran it through my big shot with one of my dies and cut out the frame. And then I Mod Podged it with my Sparkle Mod Podge, which is the only one I've got, so it's a little bit shiny. And then just added these little charms, or little embellishments that I bought at my local store, just down to the side. And then a little piece of chipboard that says Together with a little piece of bling, because we need lots of bling in our albums, just to finish off there. And for this page I took the centre of my frame and added it over here, and then just ran some pearl trim around the outside of it just to finish it off, and added a lock over here, and then added some bling just for decoration, just to finish it off. A really pretty page, and I love all these. The papers that I've actually used are from Anna Griffin. I've had the Anna Griffin papers for years and I never used them. I love them too much, so I decided it was time to use them. So Louise, you're the first person I've ever used these papers for. So I've been hoarding them and decided nope, it was time to use it. So I used them for yours, and again, every one of the pockets has the copy off screen, has two cards in, one that matches the paper on this side and then one that matches the paper on the back. So I did that. Oops, just going to go in, and then we turn over and we come to another one of the inside pages. The one thing I didn't do is when I assembled it, I didn't stick the bags back to back on this bit. I actually made this into a pocket by putting a piece of cardstock to join the bags here so that I could get more pages out of it. I didn't want to stick these two bits together and actually just have the one page that way. I wanted to have more pages, so I put some cardstock down here and bound it that way so that I've got the ability to have more. And I think I might be near my 10 minutes, so I'm going to stop it now just in case and carry on with part 2. So I'll speak to you again in a minute. Bye!